brought you some flowers.
Each rose better for every boy that you ever told me. Every thread that you ever told me.
Mama, I don't make threats.
And you call me here.
Speak of the devil.
Man, shut down. Come on, party over. What you mean why I'm mad? Get the side, man. Get over. Party over, man. Nut ass, man. Come on, man. Party over, man. Shut this nut ass. Man, come on, man. What you talking about? Let's go. What's wrong with you, man? Come here. Yo, stop. Yo, you think this the game, man? I'm not playing with her, man. Stupid ass, dumb ass on me. What's wrong with you feeding somebody fruit? And then you telling the young boy, oh, don't tell nobody about what we did today, man. All this, man. Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you a nut, man. You not an example. You a nut.
What's wrong?
You a nut ass broad. That's what the you are.
Are you kidding me?
Man, you disrespect me. I told you, treat me like a king.
The harsh conviction she had worn seemed to have disappeared, replaced by something softer and more vulnerable, as if she were a woman, and Balistic scarcely knew Joseline when she finally entered. With a voice tight with anger and a body stiff with incredulity and contempt, Balistic slowly stood up, uncertain which universe she should accept. "Why, Joseline?" he asked, refusing to look at her while maintaining his gaze on the ground. Joseline took a deep breath after all that had happened to us. She cautiously approached him, her eyes glassy with terror. How aggressive she was could surprise you. The beginning of her voice was odd and beautiful. "Stevie has been an unimaginable assistance to me during our conversation. I have a deep connection with him and have liked him for a long time. His daughter is my daughter." Balistics. He gently clenched his jaw. "You promised to marry me, Joseline, and you said you were done with that phase of your life." She gazed down as though torn between wishful thinking and regret. "Steve and I have a deeper relationship than you realize, and I promise that I had no intention of hurting you. My family is impacted, as is my daughter." As his frustration grew till he reached his breaking point, Balistic let out a bitter groan. "Even if he is the father of your child, Joseline, you still believe that I am not related. But all we've worked so hard to achieve doesn't have to be undone by you. As we headed off, you assured me that you were prepared for a genuine future with me." Balistic saw the fight within them as the stillness grew thick and suffocating. Although her eyes were crying and she remained silent, Joseline was powerless to reverse the earlier action. Conflict between him and the man she had once loved made it difficult for her to trust the man she was attempting to start a new life with. Balistic finally said the words. The words tasted bitter in my mouth, but they were the truth, barely audible to the naked ear. His heart was torn out as he stood there attempting to piece together a relationship that had taken unexpected turns. "Just don't, Joseline," Balistic said as she began to seize him. "I don't know the woman in front of me right now, so I can't just act like I'm cool with this. You need to discover your own self and what you want. Time and space are what I need to work this out." Joseline opened her mouth to speak, but Balistic's words caused her face to collapse. As the reality of his actions set in, he could no longer look at her. He could no longer watch the woman who had once been his entire world disappear with every decision she made. He paused short of the door and gave Joseline one last glance before he could bid her a sorrowful goodbye. Nothing Stevie had ever said or done had affected her more than realizing that she had lost something material and priceless. "I wish you luck in finding what you're looking for, even if it's not mine." Balistic then beat her, leaving Joseline standing in the living room with her heart in ruins. Once she had grasped the past, the future she had previously envisioned became so far. Even though he knew deep down that he couldn't go back to what had been, because Joseline had chosen her past and lost her due to all the broken promises and trusts. Balistic attempted to absorb the waves of emotions that washed over him in the days that followed by keeping his distance.
Each rose better for every boy that you ever told me. Every thread that you ever told me.
Mama, I don't make threats.
And you call me here.
Speak of the devil.
Man, shut down. Come on, party over. What you mean why I'm mad? Get the side, man. Get over. Party over, man. Nut ass, man. Come on, man. Party over, man. Shut this nut ass. Man, come on, man. What you talking about? Let's go. wrong with you, man? Come here. Yo, stop. Yo, you think this a game, man? I'm not playing with her, man. Stupid ass, dumbass on me. What the wrong with you feeding somebody fruit? And then you telling the young boy, oh, don't tell nobody about what we did today, man. All this, man. Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you a nut, man. You not an example. You a nut.
What's
You
wrong?
a nut ass broad. That's what the you are.
Are you kidding
Man,
me?
you disrespect me. I told you, treat me like.
However, nothing could have foreseen the terrible shock that struck him. He had always been a person who controlled his emotions and avoided drama, particularly in the reality TV business, where things occasionally seemed to get out of control. One evening, the rumor struck close to home and spread swiftly. The social media landscape is expanding swiftly. When Joseline Hernandez, his fiancée, revealed that she had resumed her affair with her ex-boyfriend StevieJ, it seemed to resonate more deeply because it went beyond rumors or whispers. It seemed like a dreadful turn of events, a cruel comedy at his expense. In a quick statement, Joseline revealed to the world that she had shared an Instagram photo of herself and Stevie together, implying that their romance had returned. All of their universes were destroyed by that one message. He was more deeply upset than he had anticipated by the treachery that penetrated his painstakingly constructed facade. After vowing to transform and end the destructive patterns of her past, his sweetheart had gone back to the person who had caused her the greatest pain. The news was a burden for StevieJ, who had broken her heart and been a constant in her life through love or sadness. As he sat on the couch in their shared apartment, he looked. Joseline's phone screen was flooding with comments on his post, indicating that some of his fans were thrilled about the reunion. He read the comments once more, each one delving a little deeper with each reaction from their followers, adding to the growing storm in his chest. Even if he and others were shocked at how she could have let herself fall back into the arms of a man like StevieJ when his phone rang, he recognized the message as an SMS. Balistic noticed that no one was discussing love or second chances. This was not another opportunity. It was a violent, unpredictable, unmanageable reenactment of the past. Though his mind was racing with all the highs and lows and moments of uncertainty he had gone through in the last few months, nothing could have prepared him for the truth that was about to hit him hard. He waited for what felt like an eternity. A knot grew in his throat as he realized how serious the situation was. He wasn't quite ready, but she was trying to persuade him of what was happening.
Each rose better for every boy that you ever told me, every thread that you ever told me.
I don't make threats.
And you call me here.
Speak of the devil.
Man, shut down. Come on, party over. What you mean why I'm mad? Get inside, man. Get over. Party over, man. Nut ass, man. Come on, man. Party over, man. Shut this nut ass. Man, come on, man. What you talking about? Let's go. What's wrong with you, man? Come here. Yo, stop. Yo, you think this a game, man? I'm not playing with her, man. Stupid ass, dumbass on me. What the wrong with you feeding somebody fruit? And then you telling the young boy, oh, don't tell nobody about what we did today, man. All this, man. Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you a nut, man. You not an example. You a nut.
What's wrong?
You a nut ass broad. That's what the you are.
Are you kidding
Man,
me?
you disrespect me. I told you, treat me like a king.